Okay, so welcome back. You can see mine has installed. I think it was installed in the background, so it's showing me that package control was successful installed. So I can now come, when I come to tools again, tools, projects, and then preferences, I can now see package control here. So when I click on package control, it's able to give me option. What do I want to do with packages? So I can say I want to install a package. So I can select this other option. So when I select this option, you see it's going to tell me that it's loading the repository again. Make sure you have internet showing that it's going to load repository, so you just wait for it to do that. I think this is affected by the internet speed you're having, the connection. So mine seems to be taking long. Okay, so it has loaded. So you can see it has loaded, and you can search for the package. For example, one of the packages I usually like, you can decide to scroll down all the packages, you read them, you can see these packages, and then you read what they are doing if you want. So there are several packages, several of them. They are arranged alphabetically, so if you want to read them, you can read them. So some of these packages may be useful to you, or they may not be useful to you. So I usually like a package called Cobalt. It's okay, this was previous. Let me write Cobalt theme. So Cobalt theme is the theme I usually like a lot. It's the one I use. So this is theme Cobalt, so I'm going to select it. So you just click on it. Now sometimes you may face issues when you click on it, it doesn't disappear. You simply click on again. You can scroll and then click again till it loads. So it's showing you here. Down here you can always see the status of what's going on in your Sublimetext. So it's showing here that it's installing. So you can see it here saying Cobalt 2 is installing. So let's allow it to install. So it has now installed. So now if we come to preferences and we want to say, okay, change color scheme, we should be able to see Cobalt. Cobalt is now amongst here. So when you select Cobalt, you can see it's now different. So when we see our program now looks different. Then we can also change the theme. That was color scheme, so we can change the theme to Cobalt. So you can see now it's also looking different. So usually you'll be able to, in most cases, see me recording in this theme. So you can always look for the themes that you want. So you can search for. Now, if you want to launch the package control without going into preference and package control, simply press Ctrl Shift and P again, and then you search for package, and then you will see add this install package. Then you click on that, so it's going to try to load for you. Of course, packages. If you want themes, you can search for themes. So you can see the other thing. There's Afterglow. There are several themes here you could use. So let me say Midnight. So you can install any theme you want. Once it's done installing here, if it shows you the status is installed, then you continue to do what you want to do with it. Now, I said there are several ways of running Python codes, but I showed you one. Now, let me just go to this. We had created a new folder here. Let me just go to that folder. No. I want to go to that. Okay. Yeah, I'm in that folder. Let me clear the screen. I wonder why things are not. So let me list here. So let's say I want to run this program. Now, sometimes depends on if you're on Linux, it doesn't work. It may not work on Mac, but on Windows you can just copy the name of the file and then hit enter. So it will still work. Name of the file, it will still work, but this doesn't work in all operating systems. So, but on Windows, you can just call the name without specifying Python, and then it's going to work. Then sometimes, which I don't recommend, you can run your program from the Sublimetext. Simply go to, I think, Tools. Then you can go to Build. You can either press Ctrl B, or you can go to Build, or you can go to Build System if you want. so that you can click on build. So build will ask you what you want to build with. You can just say Python, you select Python, so you can see it prints for you something here. But you can see this kind of small window, that section that comes up, affects where we are typing. So usually I don't like this, because if the outputs are very many, then you'll have to scroll here. So if you compare this view with command line view, it's just not a good idea. But if you're testing some small ideas, don't want to go to command line, you may run it there. But otherwise, always stick to command line. Use command line. So I'm going to press Ctrl to make this disappear. So let me see our new color theme. I don't know what was its name. Yeah, it's still installing. I thought it had installed. That must be a huge bucket. It's called Midnight. So that's it about Sublimetext. So in the next tutorial, what we are going to do is we are going to now shift our attention to looking at casing. So practice Sublimetext. Make sure you can create these simple programs. You know how to run it. You know how to select themes and all these kind of things. So you are comfortable with using Sublimetext.